120 films across 10 days going on here at the Showplace Icon. And your film is a remarkable one at that. It's a spiritual journey of so many different people on so many different levels. And one of those people is Mike Johnson. Hello, Mike.
Hi, BT.
Good to have you here. How did you get hooked up with the folks that live in the Union Gospel Mission in Seattle that became the basis and the foundation of this journey that you all took together, climbing Mount Rainier?
My wife saw that Union Gospel Mission in Seattle was looking for somebody, and she said, you should do this. It would fit you really well. And I said, and she really insisted. And so I went down, and I just spent a whole day there, just hanging out with people, overcoming addiction in the streets. And I was so inspired by them that I applied for the job, and they gave me the job. And so we started hanging out at Mount Rainier just to get them out of town. And one of them said, hey, we should go climb this thing. And so it wasn't my idea. It was actually theirs. And I said, that's wonderful. And so we got a lot of great help from local climbers, and we started climbing in 2011, and they made a movie out of it in 2013, and now it's opening here. It's just awesome.
Stephan, how did this story come to your attention, and how did you rope everything together to make A New High happen?
Yeah, we actually read an article about this program. One of our producers, Philip Erdos, he read this article, and he said, these are the bones of an amazing story. So he sent us out here sent us out to Seattle for a week, and we shot kind of a short trailer just to make sure there was a movie there. And within 7 days, it was just abundantly clear that there was something there that was incredibly special that could touch a lot of people. So we the next thing we knew, we packed our bags and moved to Seattle for 10 months and shot this movie.
It's a real parfait of emotions because you have so many people involved in such a unique mission, climbing a mountain together, while at the same time struggling with life issues that are abundantly clear from the narrative of the movie.
Yeah.
Mike, that must have really struck a chord with you as a U.S. Army veteran, as a Ranger, all of the toil that goes into being that kind of service person, and to see these kind of issues with folks and wanting to reach out and help, it really must have began with an emotional connection for you.
Oh, these are the most inspiring people that I've ever known. Most of them should have been dead by now, multiple times over, and yet they keep getting up and they keep working and they keep climbing. And then some crazy guy like me says, oh, hey, while you're getting off meth and heroin, want to go climb Mount Rainier? and they say, yes, I want to do that. And they add that to the list too. These are actually really incredible people who had a rough start and gotten lost along the way. And to get to be part of a rescue mission, that comes along and gets them back in the game, it's a privilege. It really is. I don't know how you can't get sucked into that. And then that these guys have put it into such an incredible film, it is just even better.
Stephan, as a director, you're always looking for a real sense of purpose in the people that are your characters, whether they're actors or real life folks, as is the case with A New High. And I bet that sense of purpose just pushed right through the lens into the eyepiece and now on the screen, did it?
Completely. I mean, myself and my co-director, who unfortunately isn't here, Sam Myron, when we showed up, we just pressed record. It really felt like it was that simple. I mean, the men and women that we climbed with, they were so available and open and willing to let us in and tell their stories in an authentic, meaningful way. And just their candor and their courage to do that and to share that with us was incredibly humbling and moving. And we were just so grateful.
What a lovely experience for all of you. Now, the Twin Cities Film Festival has a serious Minnesota connection wherever we can make that happen. About a third of the films of the 120 films, about a third of them have some kind of Minnesota connection, although it might be a bit of a tangent, as we have with one Mike Johnson here, who grew up in South Minneapolis, right?
I did, until my early childhood was spent on Colfax Ave South and here in Minneapolis. And so I went to my old childhood home today, and the guy showed me around, and I got to go back inside. Oh, my bedroom is so much smaller than I remember it. But it was wonderful to be back here and go back down to Kenny Elementary and see what that was like. And this is a great place, and it's a great festival, and a great film to get to lead it off.
Mike Johnson, thanks for joining in for this Twin Cities Film Festival 2015. Thank you.
Indeed. Thanks for having us.
Stephan Scarpulla, a really wonderful effort here with A New High, and thank you for joining us as well.
Thank you so much. So glad to be here.
A New High, kicking off 120 films at the 2015 Twin Cities Film Festival.